Good morning. Welcome to 6 Cups of Joe. This is our 6-week series highlighting the tools and services that SWA provides with your membership. I'm Rebecca Oliver, your host for today's Coffee Talk. So perhaps you grabbed a cup of coffee this morning before jumping on here for our 6 Cups of Joe program. Maybe you are like my dear friend who has to have her morning coffee or 2 or 3 cups before she greets the day. And if that's the case for you, that's great. If not, that's okay too. We're just here to look over and learn more about the SWA membership benefits. So either way, I'm glad that you could join in this morning. I'm glad you're up, and I bet you've already started your day of work. A quick note I wanted to share from Larry Page. He's a business entrepreneur. His quote is, "If you're changing the world, you're working on important things. You're excited to get up in the morning." I know each one of you is working on important things in your job as a school social worker. So hopefully you're excited this morning. Let's get started. In our last Coffee Talk last week, Shirley led you through our member benefits. If you're on the home page here and you look at Join SWA, this is the page that was highlighted in our last Coffee Talk. On this page, just as a quick review, you can see that SWA offers 3 different levels of membership that are shown here in this chart: basic, full, and premier memberships. And this chart shows what is included in each of those types of membership. Scrolling down further on this membership benefits page, you see each of those member benefits in more detail, telling what is included in membership with that regarding that particular benefit. And if you need even more information than what is included on these little buttons, you can go to this final button, Member Benefits and FAQ, and clicking on the Read More takes you to a document that in a very detailed way outlines all the member benefits that you get with your SWA membership. So please note that this document is here for your review and should you need further information on member benefits. So that's what was covered last time. And today in our Coffee Talk, I'm going to walk each of you through the process of signing into your membership account and a quick overview of the information that is in the Member Information Center so that you can make the most of your member benefits with SWA. So again, from the home page on our website, you can see this login button on top. You'll click the login button and you'll sign in to your individual member account. I'm logging in today through a test member. So this isn't a real person, but we're going to log in and look through this individual. All right, so when you log in here, we can see that we're logged in as Susie Social Worker. Again, this is just a test member set up so that we can do demonstrations through this account. Here we are at the home page in the Member Information Center. You can see a little welcome message. You can see a chart of upcoming events over here to the right. You can see that this individual has an account balance of $10. We'll look at that a little bit more later. And you can see a quick button if you want to refer someone to the School Social Work Association of America. Also up here, logged in as Susie Social Worker, we can see that we have a little icon here with a pencil that shows up. This means that this is editable. And so if we want to add an image to our profile, we can do that here. So I'll do it real quickly. I'm going to pull up a picture here from my camera roll of my dog. So we're going to add this picture to Susie's profile. You can see that we can crop this image so that just the face is showing. and then we can save it. So now Susie Social Worker has an image to display with her membership profile. So you're able to do that if you'd like. So over here on the left-hand side are a number of different tabs. And today we're going to just quickly go over these different sections that are available in the Member Information Center. First is the My Info tab. And you can see we've got a number of different tabs up here along the top. First is contact information. So this is where Susie can edit and include additional information into her contact information, so into her member profile. It's got her mailing address already, her work email. She can add a bio, license number, different information about her education and experience. So all that can be added here. Again, the plus signs mean that you can add, and these pencil indicators are that you can edit that information. So that's a little bit about the info section. Under membership, you can click here and find out about information about your membership. So Susie has a Premier membership, and we can see that her status is active. If we click on this, we can get a little more information. She has a Premier membership that's active. It renews in April. And so she joined in April of 2020, and she knows that her renewal will be up in April of 2021. So this, again, just shows a little bit of detail about her membership. Then we can go to the billing section. Under this section, you can get more information. If you were to have an outstanding balance, you can get more information here about what that balance is, and you can also take care of that balance by making payments through this section. So we can see that there's a balance of $10, and if Susie doesn't remember what that's for, she can look down here at the Open Invoices section and see that this invoice was for a webinar. So she registered for a webinar but didn't pay for that, and she can take care of that over here with an action. She can enter her credit card information to go ahead and pay that balance. You can also see the Pay Now balance button up here at the top. So it gives you a couple different ways to take care of any outstanding invoices or balances. Additionally, I want to draw your attention to the scheduled billing items. This would be for renewals would show up here, or if you happen to select the monthly payments or quarterly payments for your membership, they would show here. And it would say when that installment was happening, the frequency, is it monthly or quarterly, and it would give information on the next bill date and different payment information. So you can also see there would be an action button there as well if you needed to take care of something with a scheduled billing. Finally, I want to draw your attention on this billing tab to the payment profile. This is where if you are doing installments or if you want to store your payment information, you can enter credit card information here. It is stored securely. From our end, we cannot see that entire credit card number. It's just the last 4 digits. So it is stored securely, but you can store that here so that you can easily pay outstanding balances or installment payments through that credit card billing information. All right, and then after the billing tab, we have a Refer Others tab. And here again, it's just another place where you can refer someone that you think would benefit from the School Social Work Association of America and its membership. And this will alert us to the referral that you've made and allows us to be able to reach out to that individual and invite them to join SWA or offer them more information. Okay, back over here to our left panel where we have all the different tabs. The next one is member My Directory listing. For this individual, there isn't anything here since it is a test database, but it would show information about your directory listing, and again, would give you some options for editing information or adding additional information. The next tab is the My Subscriptions tab. This is where SWA will be having different opportunities for you to sign up as part of an email subscription. So if you'd like more information about the Legislative and Public Policy Committee, you can sign up for this subscription. If you'd like to be a part of our Practitioners of Color Committee, then you are able again to sign up here and save those preferences. There's also a description included of what those different groups are in case you are interested in getting more information about those. The next tab is our events tab. And I do want to note that we will be having a future Six Cups of Joe session on the events in general. But here is a listing of all the different SWA events. You're able to access those through your membership portal. You can see here that some of them you are able to add to a calendar, others have a register button, and so you're able to get information about the different events that SWA is hosting through this tab. Our next tab is forums. We are in the process of setting up some exciting forums that are going to be available through this tab. Forums are kind of like discussion groups, and so we'll have a variety of topics here, and you can come in, you can click to watch these posts, you can add comments, and so this is another way to engage with SWA through these different forum discussions. Again, this is going to be the topic of one of our future Six Cups of Joe sessions. And so actually, I'll just show you that. If we go back to events, you're also able to search these things. So if you want to type in Six Cups of Joe, all of those sessions will pop up, and you can see right here, session 4 on May 14th will be covering social media and forums. So if you want more information, you can come back and register for that Six Cups of Joe webinar. All right, next we're going to the member directory. And so this is where you're able to search and connect with other people in the association. So if we check here for my profile, you'll see that the information that's listed here is just for member only access. And what we have listed is very minimal information because we wanted to protect our members' privacy. And so all that really is listed here is your name, and then it allows individuals to click the email button and they can reach out and email you. So it's just another way for our members to be able to connect with each other and expand their professional network and that professional village that we talk about. The next button here is our state association directory. So again, these are our partners. These are state associations that are affiliated with SWA. And they're all listed here. And so if you were from Kentucky and you wanted more information on the Kentucky Association, you can click here on this button. Again, this is our new platform and we're still building out some of these features. But right now, the association is listed as well as the ability to email them. But in the future, these are going to be built out where they will, our state organizations will be able to share information with you, including their website, possibly some of their upcoming events. So this is a great way for you to connect with your state organization or even see what's going on maybe in neighboring states. The last tab here in this section is the resources tab. And so here is where we have some different resources set up for easy access for our members. Again, this is a searchable area. And so as we add more and more resources, you will be able to search by keywords. And so putting in poster shows you the posters that are available right now as a resource for our members. And these all happen to pertain to School Social Work Week. You'll also notice there's a second tab up here, My Files. This is a place where you can add additional resources. You can upload your resume. There's different, you can add files to your member info center section. All right, so I want to just stop here for a moment. Notice that these different tabs here are available in Susie Social Worker's Member Info Center. I do want to point out that as we saw back on the SWA website, there are different tiers of membership. And so depending on the tier of membership that you belong to, this may look different when you log in. For example, if you're a basic member, you will only see Home, My Info, and My Directory. The basic membership does not include access to all of those online resources. That is a member benefit that comes with full and premier membership. So a basic member who signs in will not see the member directory or the state directory or the resources. Additionally, if your membership lapses, you will only be able to see Home, My Info, and My Directory. Again, if your membership has lapsed, you'll be able to go to My Info, you'll be able to look under membership and see that your membership has lapsed, and you'll be able to renew your membership at that time. But please note that the access that you'll see over here is dependent upon your membership status as well as the type of membership you have with SWA. Okay, so let's go on to this bottom section on our Member Info Center. You'll notice this is a really important one to point out. You'll see webinar recordings, and if you click on that, you'll be taken to the SWA webinar recordings. These are past webinars that were offered to our members, and members have access to these past recordings as a professional resource. Please note that CEUs are no longer available for these webinars, but they are here for your access and just to expand your professional knowledge. So if you were wanting to get information on promoting social justice and racial equity, you could access this webinar that took place 24 days ago. And there is a whole section of past webinars that you're able to access as a SWA member. This is one of your benefits, and we want you to know how to access those. So going back to our Member Info Center, we can also see the SWA website. This is a link that will take us there. We'll use that link in just a moment. And then I just wanted to point out that these also link to our social media platform, to our SWA pages. So clicking on the Facebook page will take you to the SWA Facebook section so that you can see recent posts on SWA about what's going on. And so this is a way that you can, again, connect with the association through social media. As mentioned earlier, this is going to be covered in a future 6 Cups of Joe session. All right, so let me just touch again on this SWA website button. This will take us right back to the SWA website. And in closing, we're wrapping up this coffee talk this morning. I just wanted to point out that you can reach out to us if you have any questions. So if you scroll to the bottom of our website, you'll see contact information. Besides our mailing address, you'll see that if you have questions, you can email contact@swa.org. That would be the best place to reach out if you have basic general questions about SWA, or if you have questions maybe about registering for an event. You can also see we have membership@swa.org. That's a great place for you to reach out if you have a question about your particular membership. And then finally, we do have a conference at SWA email as well. That email is manned around our conference time, and if you have questions specific to the SWA conference. So again, I hope you've enjoyed today's coffee talk. Thank you for coming today. If you are a member already, thank you for your membership. You are contributing to the great things that SWA is doing by your membership and your involvement. If you are not a member, I invite you to join. Again, on the SWA website to join, you just go under membership, join SWA. Again, this page lists all the different types of membership as well as the benefits included. So you can review what benefits are included and determine which type of membership is best for you. And then if you click on any of these Join Today buttons, it will take you to the membership application. And up at the top, you can see the different types of membership available, also information about who qualifies for those different memberships and what's included. You'll notice that many of these memberships are available for monthly installments if you prefer to pay monthly. But also, as you fill out this application and go to the next page, you will see that you can pay in one payment if you just want to pay the full annual fee and get that taken care of. So we welcome you. I hope this was helpful. I want to end with this thought that the happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything. So I hope today that you make the best of your day. Thanks so much for joining me this morning for Coffee Talk, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place, 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursday for our next 6 Cups of Joe. Thanks and have a great day.